What's up, everybody, and welcome back to TTNL's new pregame show. I'm Ivan Vargas. Let me actually go ahead and fix this. There we are. I'm Ivan Vargas. We will not be with my partner, Big Steve Edwards, tonight. Unfortunately, Big Steve couldn't make it, but I'll be holding down the fort nonetheless. Big Steve will definitely be back soon. We definitely miss him, but we got some Bears football tonight, and I'm excited. Before we get started, let's go ahead and do like we always do and like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't already done that, like the show wherever you are watching it from, preferably on YouTube. But if not, hey, whatever, like it where you're at. But we appreciate every like, every subscription. Make sure you become a patron today if you have not already at www.thetapeneverlies.com. All right, Bears Chiefs tonight, final pregame dress rehearsal. We will not be seeing the starters. Caleb Williams will not be out there. Well, I'll backtrack a little bit. We might not be seeing the starters that we want to see, but there will be some starters out there. They need to be, obviously they need some more tick. There's going to be a lot of guys that need to be evaluated. There's going to, be a lot of decisions made here in this final preseason game before they have to go ahead and start making roster cuts and decisions on certain players. A lot of guys are, have been looked at. A lot of guys, we've been high on here. Hardy. We've been talking about whether Valus will stay on the team or not. There's and plenty others, but nonetheless, I feel like today's preseason game, the way it is, obviously you're going to see Tyson Bagent to start. The way that they're going about it, I feel like is the correct way. Even though it's kind of, hey, Caleb's not out there, it's kind of, well, we're going to see Caleb in a couple weeks. Don't worry about it. Caleb's going to be out there against the Tennessee Titans. We'll get to see Caleb again this season. But as of right now, I'm very intrigued about some of these matchups, that are going to be crucial. Some of these players that are going to need huge games tonight in order to be, considered on this roster, because it's crucial at this point to not lay an egg, because every rep matters. Remember, every rep counts. Ryan Poles is looking for it to be a difficult decision. And he already had made it clear, it's going to be hard to make this football team. I like that. I want him, and I believe him when he says it. I want to see what these guys have. I want to see who makes it a hard decision for Ryan Poles tonight on Thursday against Kansas City in Kansas City. So, yeah, what's up, everybody out in the chat? What's up, Lucas? Yeah, I appreciate you for, waiting on me. I ran in here and I was coming back, coming from work. I'm sweating, dirty. You just try to get, just settled down for a minute. So I had to back up the show. Caw, Justin. Yeah, let's do it. Bear down, Milton. Appreciate you. What's up, Mike? Everybody in the chat. Sean, Big Sean. Me and Sean are going to be definitely hanging out week 1. That's for sure. Appreciate you, Sean. Daniel Berry Sports. What's up, brother? Bear Truth. What's going on? Raymond, I appreciate you. What's going on, everybody out there in Bearland? So, other than, Tyson Bagent, Austin Booker, I feel like should be out there. I mean, not Tyson Bagent, excuse me. Other than guys that need to look at, Austin Booker should definitely be out there. You should definitely be saying, if you hear baby talk, my son just broke through the door, so he'll be yelling in the background. Austin Booker should definitely be out there. I want to see him. I want to see if he can go ahead with extended amount of time, take over a game, right? Like, he has this tenacity about him and this motor about him that I feel like he's going to be a guy that can make an impact immediately. So I want to see Austin Booker out there. I want to see the Elijah Hicks project, and I don't think he's a project anymore. I think Elijah Hicks is a guy that belongs on this football team. I mean, I don't think he's done anything in this preseason to deserve being cut, and I don't know if it might be just a numbers issue, but if you cut Elijah, or if you don't really give Elijah Hicks the look that he deserves, you might have not been watching him all preseason. He's been flying around, hitting people hard, making short tackles, getting in on everything. Wherever the ball's at, Elijah Hicks is at from the safety position. So I really would like to see him get some tick, see him go out and shine out there and make the Bears' decision on him very difficult. So yeah, appreciate you, Robert, out there. Los, what's going on? Bob, what's up? Jose, yes, please hit the like button. TTNL fam, I appreciate you. And don't forget, right after this, we have the TTNL watch party. We're going to be watching. It's kind of a keeping it 100 BHL merger show. So we're going to be having a lot of fun watching the Bears, talking about the Bears live. We're going to have some guests on. If you guys are available, go ahead. I believe it's on the Patreon. We might be having patrons on. I believe that's what that's what it is. So yeah, please go ahead and check us out right after this. Official start would be, I guess, 8:05 p.m. Shane just sent me a text. It'll be 8:05 p.m. Eastern time, so 7:05 p.m. Central time for you guys out there. And everybody else, wherever everybody's at, go ahead and just Google it. You'll find out the time. But yeah, appreciate everybody in here. Let me know what other guys you would like to see as well. I'm looking forward to seeing a Pickens out there. I think Pickens belongs out there. I think he needs more repetition. Let's see. I don't think anybody really I don't believe Montez is out there. I don't think Dexter's out there. I don't think any of the linebackers are out there as far as and I mean like Sanborn, Edmonds, and Edwards. So we're going to be seeing, some of the guys. We're going to be seeing the Hound, Baskerville. We're going to be seeing him. We're going to be seeing Amen. Amen. I'm going to screw up his last name, but we're going to see an Amen. So we're going to be seeing the secondary team, the third team, and then, whoever else is really, hurting to make this team that really needs to make a huge impact on that those fourth lines or that fourth set of players. But anyway, Cody, what's up? Rushing home with my kids, open houses for school, grab me some food and making it for the kickoff. Yeah, definitely. It was a pain in the ass at work today. I was just like, we're definitely shorthanded. One of the guys is kind of down, for the counts right now, but still made it through, got the job done. But man, flying over here in traffic in Chicago, I feel like traffic here in Chicago has just quadrupled since maybe I was in my teens or whatever, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's always been that way, but nonetheless, it was a pain in the ass getting here. I'm glad you're here with us though, Cody. I appreciate you. And honestly, going with Tyson Bagent, I would like to see Tyson Bagent for however long he's out there dominate, and really show us that he can, be the guy that not only could be counted on, but can actually do some damage if, God forbid, anything were to happen during the season that we would need him to step up and answer the call. So I'm eager to see Tyson Bagent. Rypien and Reed, Reed to get the experience. If we're going to keep a guy like him, like let's say on the practice squad or something like that, Reed, I would like to see majority of the second half. A guy like Rypien, I don't know. I don't know what. I guess we're going to go ahead and keep him, or are we going to? Is that what's going to be the decision? Or are we just going to keep two and just have a guy like Reed be on the practice squad and learn and grow? Something to keep an eye on for me. And I hope, obviously for you guys as well, but let's see what happens. I would like to see Austin Reed because of the connection, with Caleb. You have a connection with Caleb. You have a youthful quarterback. Let's go ahead and give him some time. Let's see if he can, do something more than what we saw in a shortened game in Canton, and then while he's been playing in these last couple games against Buffalo and against Cincinnati. So that's kind of how I want to see the quarterback play tonight. Tyson maybe a quarter. You give Rypien the next quarter into the third, and then you just allow Austin Reed to go ahead and take the reins and see what he can do, running it against talent that I believe that he can handle right as of right now. I don't know if he's able to. We don't know what he can do. Obviously, young guy has talent. Just need to go ahead and develop him. And that's what I was talking to Shane about the other day. Is when you do things like this, like now we're doing something that the Bears haven't been doing fucking forever, is developing quarterbacks and getting that that stable of quarterbacks together, right? Which is going and finding a guy that has to be on the practice squad that has talent that might need some fine tuning with his with his game. Finding a guy like a Tyson Bagent, right, who can be a starter in my opinion in this league. He definitely has talent. He definitely has the will to work his ass off and get where he needs to be. He doesn't seem like a guy that pushes away criticism or anything like that. He seems like he soaks everything in and just tries to find a way to be better with everything that he learns. So I like the way that the Bears quarterback situation is lined up. I truly do. I'm not against keeping a guy like Rippon at all, but I don't know. I don't know what the Bears are going to decide. All I know is if this is what's going to happen, let's go ahead and just try to let's keep the young guy. I would say if we're going to decide on anything, make sure we keep the young guy in Reed and see if we can't develop him. See if he can't develop like a Tyson Bagent. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the quarterbacks. I like what we've done. Looking at the offensive line, is Nate Davis out there, right? I mean, does Nate Davis not need some tick? Does he expect to be 100% ready to go come game one against the Tennessee Titans without practice, without playing in some of these games? I don't believe so. I think Nate Davis is one of these starters that's going to be out there tonight. And I only put the quotations up because I don't know if he's going to be a starter. Like whatever the decision is made. I know we're talking about it's too much money, but for me, that would make a statement. That would, in my opinion, be put a fire under somebody's ass. It doesn't have to be that way. You could just say, hey, man, we don't think you're ready right now. So we're going to start him game one until we think you're ready. And then you're in there. Because Nate Davis, I mean, he got in there last week. He got put on his ass one play. I did not look at the all-22. I'm not going to lie to you. So I didn't go back. You're going to have to, listen to Phil on that because I know he did. But for me, I remember the one play he got put on his butt. I'm like, why is he on the ground right now? Why is, you had these issues with practice. You have constant excuses with going in there during training camp and preparing yourself. And now I watch you playing a game and you're on the ground. Like that's bullshit in my opinion. Got to be better. So I wouldn't be shocked if Nate Davis was out there playing today. What's up, Kevin? Appreciate you. A couple other guys. Ryan Bates should be out there for the offensive line. Would Kyron be out there? I think Kyron might get his first opportunities late in the game, possibly. Maybe sooner rather. I don't know. Depending on how they want to run it, how they feel he is. I would expect him to be out there for a significant amount of time. He's another player that hasn't, because of injury, gotten the amount of reps that I believe they need. So keep an eye out for him playing out there. And, obviously, like, if this Bears second team, right, can show the type of fight that they've been showing, right? These second and third teams have been doing a good job. If they can, okay, he's not expected to play, Shane says. So there you go. So he won't be out there. So I guess he won't be out. But hell, I mean, like he needs to get opportunities some way, somehow. I hope they find it for him. Maybe they're just going to play it safe and say, hey, why don't you just sit down and watch for a while, learn and grow. Maybe he'll get opportunity later in the season. So yeah, nonetheless, like looking for guys that can be a factor. Robinson's going to be out there. He looks like he's suited up as I'm watching them warm up tonight. Um, let's see, Booker is out there for sure. So some of the guys that I was talking about as I'm watching the Fox 32 feed. They're kind of scanning the defense right now. So there's a few guy Hardys out there. So you'll see a few of these guys that I've been talking about out there 100%. Doesn't look like there's any starters I see on the defensive line. So no starters for the defensive line that I could tell right now. I don't know if anybody else can see. So Bears are doing exactly what I thought they were going to do. They're going to sit the defensive line, sit their linebacker. Everybody on the defensive side is probably not, the starting wise is probably not playing tonight. Offensive line wise, again, now it's why not Nate Davis? He needs some opportunity. Bates should be out there. There should be some guys that have started in this league or have had a chance to start in this league, playing out there. So keep an eye out for them. Looking forward to just watching the Bears continue to progress. Running back wise, is Khalil Herbert suited up? I'll have to keep an eye on that if Khalil Herbert's playing tonight. I want to see Ian Wheeler. I want Ian Wheeler to really have a huge game tonight because I want him to put Velus Jones away. I want this experiment to just go away. I want what should be done to be done if this team is truly tough to make. So from what I've seen so far this preseason, Ian Wheeler's a guy that I'm intrigued with. Ian Wheeler's a powerful runner, a fast runner that could definitely lay the wood on you. Velus Jones is a project, but he's also a problem waiting to happen because he's not a running back. Because you have to teach him how to be a running back. It doesn't just fucking happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, people talk about Cordell Patterson and certain other guys. Cordell still had to work on that. And even when Cordell was with us, Cordell still had issues, in my opinion, running between the tackles. So, it's not just, oh, boom, he's an athlete. He'll learn how to play. He'll know how to be nimble enough and shifty enough. I don't know. I don't think he will be. I think Velus is a one-cut, straightforward type of runner, but he just never played the running back position. I just don't think that he's going to be able to adjust to it. I mentioned it time and time again. Too many times the ball's been on the ground when Velus has been out there, and the play has been around either to him or around him or what have you. The ball's been on the ground and I don't like it. I've had enough. I've seen enough. Adios. So looking for Ian Wheeler to have a big night. Looking for, I'm sure they'll have Homer suited up. Again, I wonder if they have a guy like Herbert playing, but we'll have to see. Appreciate you, Kerry. Go Navy. We'll have to take a look at that. Again, it's a lot of intriguing matchups tonight. Looking forward to it. Let me see. Homer is suited up. They got the offense out there right now. Stroman Jr. is out there. Wheeler was out there. They cut to commercial. What the heck? Was this Chase? Cut to a Chase commercial. Anyway, Roshan. If Roshan's healthy, Roshan should be out there. I don't know if he's healthy yet, but nonetheless, he should be out there. But yeah, it's going to be a fun night. It's not the starters. It's not the real deal. But some of these guys are going to have to play their asses off in order to make this team. So it should be fun. You should see some, intriguing plays and intriguing story, and hear about some intriguing stories. We already know about our guys. Some of the guys on the other side, they have that same issue as well. So we're gonna see some guys fighting for their job right now. It should be fun. We finally end the preseason. Finally, I'm happy. We're done with it. We can get beyond this, practice run and get to the real deal. Tennessee, week 1. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Remember, we have the watch party coming up. Be ready for it. Now, Richard, don't worry. Don't worry. It's all right. Don't worry. Everybody needs to take a nap sooner or later. Frank, don't worry either. But we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. Go ahead and jump to the watch party. Should be a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and take a shower before all this shit gets started. So be sure you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the Tape Never Lies Network. Become a patron if you have not. Smash that like button right now. Like Frank is saying, appreciate you, Bill. And yeah, it should be a fun little end to the preseason. We definitely have Hard Knocks coming up on Tuesday. There will be, I believe there will be another Bear Down with Big Steve on Monday at 6 Central Time, 7 Eastern. And yeah, we should be good. I think we will do that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Make sure you go ahead and check out the live stream, the watch party. I appreciate you guys. Time to take a shower, open up a beer, get ready to watch the Bears. Peace.